Whoa! Alright, so we got a couple different things going on with this particular chapter. Alright, I want to start off by saying one thing, that we got the full Ichiya versus Quattro Puppy fight, but they skipped the Kagura fight, and that was something that I thought was reversed. If anything, I would have preferred to see the Kagura and Miliana fight versus Leon and Yuka. I wanted to see that because apparently it was so epic that it was a draw, and had it been a fight to death, Kagura tells Miliana, you would have died. I was like, whoa, why did this fight get skipped? But we got to see the Ichiya fight now. The Ichiya fight was definitely funny because you gotta remember Fairy Tail does bring the comedy, and it was kind of funny because it was Ichiya and that mysterious rabbit, and apparently the mysterious rabbit is Ichiya as well, or a twin, or it was weird but funny at the same time. I was just like, this is the most bizarre fight I've seen this tournament, and him up against, I believe it was Bacchus and Rocker. I was just like, why are we getting this extensive fight? Seeing him get owned was funny, and then like at the end he comes back and out of nowhere just blows them away when he gets all serious and stuff. It was funny, but I was just like, why Mashima? Gotta love the comedy, I guess. Fairy Tail isn't a serious thing. There is a lot of comedy to it, so in that aspect, it was definitely funny. But in my opinion, I would have preferred, if anything, the roles would have been reversed, and we got the Kagura and Miliana fight, against Leon and whatnot instead of that. So, my personal opinion, I don't know why he skipped that fight. I would have preferred to see that. But then the ending got me real hyped because there was a couple different things. First of all, we're finally going to get an epic match next week that we've been waiting for already a couple weeks. Natsu and Gajeel versus Sting and Rogue. It's finally about to go down, and I can't wait to see it. But something that even more grabbed my interest after that was we see dragons talking, and they're like, I was just like, wow, we're gonna see dragons this arc, because they're talking about like the time for the Dragon King festival is approaching, and Vice Logia and all this. Like, what is all this mystery about the dragons? I wish we had more hints so that I could maybe prophesize a little bit of what might happen, but I don't even know because we haven't had really much hints. Okay, in the last chapter, I forgot to mention as well, at the end of the chapter, I believe it was last chapter, there was a guy that had a scarf that was identical to Natsu fighting a dragon. Now, in this chapter, in the end, the dragon referenced like, oh, can one of the dragon slayers you created actually defeat a dragon, or is that just the he said a dream or something like that. And I'm thinking, are they locked away up until somebody could beat the Acnologia, maybe? That's the only thing I'm thinking. And then why did somebody say Vice Logia? Was Acnologia there? I was a little bit confused with that whole thing, but it just grabbed my interest tremendously. One of the big things about Fairy Tail that I definitely love is the whole mystery of what happened to the dragons. Where are they? Why? We're getting little clips of them now, which is awesome, and I think we're going to see a big portion of the dragon stuff in this arc, or the end of the arc. I'm stunned, like, what's going to happen? How is this going to go down? I can't wait to see it. It is just going to be some crazy stuff. I know that definitely Mashima must have something awesome planned, but I can't really come up with too many predictions other than the fact that maybe they have to defeat a certain dragon in order for them to escape from wherever they're at, because they were like, it's just a dream. Can one of the dragon slayers, like, maybe they knew that whatever happened to them was going to happen, and that's why they were training all these humans to be dragon slayers. Maybe that's what it is, and maybe they got to defeat something or somebody in order for them to return. Big possibility. Either way, it's going to be a big Dragon Slayer showdown, and that's something I'm really excited for. This chapter particularly, art was okay, whatever. Nothing to complain there. Again, I'd rather have seen the Ichiya fight. Had we seen the Kagura fight, and it would have been like epic as I pretty much believe it was, because it was skipped over, but I think it would have been a better chapter because it was funny in the Ichiya fight, but I would have preferred to see some more badassness. That's just me. And getting hyped for Natsu and Gajeel versus Rogue and Sting. Can't wait for that. And then at the end, the dragons really blew me away. Like, we're going to see the dragons. I know we are. We already got clips of them talking about all this. And again, that's my theory, that what I just stated previously. So let me know what you think about this whole dragon thing. What are the dragons talking about? Why did one of them reference Vice Logia? Is the Acnologia there talking with them? Can the Acnologia go between the worlds where the dragons are and the human world? And just, what are your overall thoughts on, this whole thing? Are you excited for Natsu and Gajeel? That's another big one. Versus Sting and Rogue. How do you think that's going to go down? Overall thoughts, let me know again, decent chapter, more so on the comedy side. The ending was where it was really at the important stuff, definitely, I gotta say. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see more of the fight go down and see more of the dragons and whatnot, because I definitely can't wait for that. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.